Frank Chapman is the field organizer and educational director of the Chicago Alliance Against Racist and Political Repression. Let me welcome Frank.
I want to really thank the speakers that came before me. I've really been enlightened today. There's a lot of things I thought I knew. I'm 74 years old, so I think I know some things. But I was happily informed about some things I didn't know, or that I've forgotten. I want to be real specific because I don't have that much time. So I'm going to speak to you as an organizer and an agitator, which is what I do most of my time anyway. I want to talk to you about a current pressing issue that everyone sitting here can get involved in by just simply getting involved in it. I know why King was killed. That was an act of repression. I know why Malcolm X was killed. I know why Medgar Evers was killed. I know why Bunchy Carter, the Black Panther Party, was killed. I know why Fred Hampton and Mark Clark were murdered in Chicago in their beds. Because they were being activists. They were trying to change this system that was destroying people on a daily basis. That's why they were killed. That's called political repression. That's what brought our organization into existence. We were formed in 1973 in this city in the wake of the Angela Davis victory. So what has changed? Laquan McDonald was not a political activist, yet he was shot 16 times. He was mentally challenged. And I could name about 2,000 other cases, because that's how many we got here in Chicago and in this nation, of police shooting down unarmed people without provocation except what comes out of their mouth, because the dead don't talk. But we saw a video of Laquan McDonald, so he didn't have to talk. We saw him walking away, and we saw him being brutally murdered by a police officer who still has not been brought to justice. Okay? So now, you have an opportunity to do something about that, because we currently have in the City Council a bill, record number 02016-5707, for an all-elected Civilian Police Accountability Council. That means that we, the people in the community, will be able to say who polices our communities and how our communities are policed. Don't tell me nothing about no black-on-black crime. Don't tell me nothing about none of that if we're not controlling how our communities are policed. Because we know why the crime is what it is in our community. We know why 70% of the homicides in this city are unsolved. Because the police and the drug dealers and the drug slingers are all in cahoots. We see it every day on the corners with the gym shoe boys. We see the police getting their payoffs. We've seen crack houses with lines that go around the corner. So we don't need more police. We need community control of the police that we got. On that note, I brought some flyers here with me today. This is about over 100 black men and Latino men who are presently in prison. Why are they there? Because John Burge and his gang of torturers tortured these men. In fact, they were not even men at the time they got tortured. Their ages ranged from 13 to 17. 13 to 17, still legally children. Yet they were not allowed to get in touch with their parents. They were held incommunicado, and they were tortured. The city of Chicago has admitted that they was tortured. We got two mayors that have apologized for them being tortured, Daley and Emanuel. We got a torture commission created by the state legislature that admits that they were tortured. We got appellate courts that keep sending their cases back to the state's attorney saying that they were tortured. So why are they not out? Why are they still in prison? They're still in prison because the prosecuting attorney, the state's attorney that we previously had in office, Anita Alvarez, would do nothing. At least this prosecutor that we got in now, Kim Fox, has let 4 of them out, the Marquette 4. They're coming home, okay? But that would not be the case if it was not for our movement. Now we need you to get on board here. I got these flyers, they're at the table there. I asked someone to pass them out, but they're at the table. You can pick them up at the table on your way out. This tells us to free all the Chicago police torture survivors now. We want to reopen all 100 cases. There's no need to retry these people. In the United States of North America, we have an 8th Amendment to the Constitution that's supposed to guarantee all of us the right to be free from cruel and unusual punishment. These kids were punished cruelly and unusually, and as a result of that, they're now adults in their 30s and 40s. One of them has been in jail for 26 straight years. So now, we cannot let this continue to happen. And we need your support on this. Can I have your support on this? Thank you.